see. What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? I have to do this. Have to do this stream. I don't know, man. Thinking about doing. Thinking about doing the English and Spanish. You know. No idea, guys. Please, please help me share this thing. Okay, we're gonna finish this. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. It's been a long day, man. It's been a long day. February the 6th. What's going on, guys? What's going on? It's been a long day. It's been a long day. And I'm rethinking, should I do this every day, English stream? Should I do it every day? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Should I do it every day? What's the day? Friday, right? Because I'm thinking I should connect with PMT athletes. Should I do it every day? I think I have to do something different here. Even though, you know, hey, someone's gonna listen, someone's gonna connect. For those of you wondering what we're doing a stream. We're doing a stream every English only. We're doing a stream. So those of you that, you know, you guys are from anywhere in the world, you know, you guys speak English, we should talk about that. I think we should talk about how important English is, because man, people in the Philippines, blessings to everyone, blessings to everyone. Thank you for those that are connecting. Do you know that people from, hold on, do you know that people from Philippines, they speak English? You guys didn't know this, right? I think we should focus that. I think we're gonna focus the stream on that. Like, why not? Let's focus the stream on English is spoken in different places. Let's see. Like, for example, let me ask you guys a question. Where do you think English is spoken besides the United States? Yeah, of course, Canada. You know, Canada. You know, but for example, you guys don't know that in Mexico they speak English. Do you guys know this? In Mexico, they speak English. I just want to say hi. I don't think we're gonna do like long. I don't think we're gonna do long streams. I don't think we're gonna do long streams. In England, of course, England, India, yeah, England, India, Mexico. Man, I think we can research that. That's pretty cool. Like, we can research that. And let me, man, I'm not ready for the other one, because I was gonna, man, I was gonna do PMT athletes. I was gonna do PMT athletes. Yeah, I'm not ready for that one. I'll do PMT athletes later. I'm not ready for that one. I'm not ready for that one because I have to post something. Okay, so literally everywhere, right? Almost every country. We're gonna ask Google, okay, what are the countries they speak English? All right, you guys ready for this? It's a pretty cool thing to know, right? What countries speak English? Okay, that's what we're gonna ask. What countries in the world? What countries in the world speak English? Oh my God! Not officially, but what countries? Okay, so it shows you the ones that officially speak English. So that's pretty cool, you know. That way, you know, you guys can motivate yourself to learn how to speak English, right? And I think, like I said, that's one of the things. Blessings, guys. Blessings, everyone. I think this is one of the things that I want to do the lives. I want to do live streams in English because I want to practice my English. Okay, and I think it's getting better. It's getting better to the point where I'm not gonna have an accent. I don't. Not that I don't want an accent, but you know, it is what it is. I've been in the States almost all my life. Should not have an accent. Okay, so let's find out. Okay, this interesting topic. Okay, English. So here is the topic. Okay, so it says English. Let's read. English is an official language in many countries. Okay, so it's official. You know, there's a difference between being official, and there's a difference between the country has its official language, but they also speak English. It's a big difference. For example, Mexico. You know, Mexico's official language is Spanish, right? For example, Spain. Spain's language is Spanish, but they speak English. Okay. For example, in Canada, Canada's official language is English, but they speak French. I don't know if French and English are official in Canada, but it's pretty cool. You guys like this situation? Let's go for it. Okay, so let me put the stream here. Just give me a second, okay? Just give me a second. All right. Hold on just one second, guys. Hold on just one second. Okay, so we are going to find out, which is pretty cool. I think it's something everyone wants to know. It says, hello, blessings to everyone. Hello, blessings to everyone. So we are learning what countries speak English. Okay, that way, if you don't speak English or you speak English so, you can get motivated. You know, you can get motivated. That's why I'm doing these streams, you know, because I mean, we're gonna get people from India, from Asia. I'm excited. I'm excited to connect from people from Russia, people from Africa, the continent of Africa, the Middle East, Europe. I mean, I'm excited when I get a message from one of them from, let's say, oh, you know what, I've been watching your streams, so I've been connecting to it, you know, whatever. That's gonna be pretty cool because they can understand what we're saying. You know, if they don't speak Spanish, now they can understand. You know what I'm saying? So English is a good situation. Okay, listen, I'm gonna teach you guys something. Okay, when those of you that speak Spanish, when you say hi in English, okay, when you say good night is when you're leaving. Okay, when you're saying bye, good night, bye. Okay, when you enter a place, when you enter a group, a situation, you say good evening. Good evening. Good evening means it's night, you know, but you're saying like good evening, like good night is like bye-bye. Okay? I've noticed some of you guys that speak Spanish and want to learn English, when, you know, if it's night and I'm entering a group of people, or I want to say hi, it's good evening. Okay? If I want to say bye, it's good night. Just so you know. Okay, so let's go here. Let's read. English is an official language in many countries around the world. okay, around the world. Countries with a majority of native English speakers include Australia, Canada, and the United States. You hear that? So, if one day you go to Australia, you're gonna have to learn how to speak English. If you go to Canada one day, you need the language of English. Like everything is English, okay? Australia, Canada, and of course the United States. That's where we're from. That's where we're at. Blessings, blessing. There you go. Good evening. You see, good evening. Good evening means like hello. Okay, hello at night. Good night means bye bye. Okay. Do you think English is the number one language in the world? I believe, man, it's like a tie between English and Spanish. That's why when you know English and Spanish, you're set. You can go to anywhere in the world. When you know English and Spanish, if you go to Latin America, Spanish. And some countries speak English. If you go to Europe, English. You go to Africa, English. You go to the Middle East, English. You go to Russia, English. You go to Asia, English. You go to Australia, English. English is everywhere. So I believe it's like a tie. But I think English. I think English is number one. I believe so. That's why it's so important for you to learn how to speak English. That's why I motivate my Hispanic community, my Spanish community. Practice your English, guys. You're gonna need English. Okay? You're gonna need it. So we are learning that Australia, Canada, and the United States, it says countries with a majority of native English speakers. English is an official language in many countries. See, many countries. Countries with a majority of native English speakers: Australia, Canada, New Zealand, United Kingdom, and United States. Okay, other countries where English is spoken: India, Pakistan, Nigeria from Africa, Philippines, Barbuda, Bahamas, Barbados, and Belize. Okay, those countries, they speak English. Countries where English is an official language: Botswana, Burundi, Cameroon, Cook Islands, Dominicana, Eswatini, Fiji, Ghana, Grenada, and Guyana. Okay, how many countries in the world are English speaking? 67 countries. 67. You read that? 67 countries speak English. Wow. 67 countries. Says learn about the English speaking countries. In fact, English is recognized as an official language in a total of 67 different countries, as well as 27 non. So, okay, so it says, so English is recognized as an official language. Listen to this. It's powerful. It's powerful. In 67 countries, English is an official language. In 27, they have their official language, but English is like second. So 67 plus 27, 60, 70, 80, so almost like 90 countries in the world. Blessings, everyone. Blessings, blessings, everyone. You know, so like 90 countries in the world speak English, guys. 90 countries. Okay, for those that don't understand, you know, let me show you something. Okay, let me show you something. Okay, 90 countries speak English in the world. Okay, so many countries. You see, it's not just the United States. It's not just England. It's not just, you know, Europe. Almost 90 countries speak English. You see, guys? I'm telling you something. I'm going to tell you something powerful right now. So be ready. I'm going to tell you something powerful. There's a difference between some Latin countries where they just want to stay in Spanish. If you in today's era, 2025, the year 2025, if you only speak one language, you're falling behind. You're falling behind. In this era, 2025, you need at least to speak two languages. You need to speak at least two languages. 3, good. 4, great, amazing. 5, super. Okay? So if you only speak one language, you're falling behind. You're falling behind. Okay? Because, listen, this is what I was going to tell you. This is what I was going to tell you, guys. Blessings to everyone. Blessings. Listen, please. Listen, okay? The Philippines, okay? The Philippines, okay? What other country? The Philippines. The Philippines, what other country? India, for example, the Philippines. But some Asian countries, some little countries, they speak their language, but they speak English. When you go to the Philippines, they have their official language, okay? But English is spoken in the majority of the houses. Why do you think people from Philippines are so connected to the United States? Because they know the culture. To me, I respect Philippines. You know, for example, Manny Pacquiao, one of the greatest boxers. Okay, so guys, if you're Spanish, okay, from Mexico, Central America, South America, please learn English. Talk English. Practice English, guys. Come on. Let's go to the Philippines, okay? I love the country of Philippines. Much love to the country of Philippines. Okay, and now let's learn, let's say, what official language do the Philippines, was main language spoken? No. I'm saying official. Do the Philippines have? Okay, there you go. So the official language of the Philippines is Filipino. People from the Philippines speak Filipino. It's like saying people from Guatemala, from Salvador, from Honduras speak Spanish. But they don't just speak Filipino. The majority of people in Philippines, they speak Filipino and they speak English. Filipino, English. Filipino, English. Huh? People from Central America, Spanish. That's why you see Filipinos getting ahead, because if you speak English and Spanish, you're going to be able to connect with so many people out there. You're going to be able to do different businesses. Man, should I stop? Guys, if you only speak one language, you are falling behind. Forget about this. Oh, I need a translator. I need someone to translate. No. Let's learn English. It's gonna help you. English. People see, the thing is, we're gonna learn that today as well. People think English is just because the United States. No. English did not originate in the United States. English did not originate in the United States, because in the United States they used to speak Spanish because it was Mexico, Texas, New Mexico, California, Utah, Colorado, Mexico, Spanish. They used to speak French, okay? French. They used to speak native language. And a small group of people over there in Boston, they brought English to the United States. Okay? English, guys. See, That's where my people are wrong, like Spanish people. We are wrong because they're like, oh, you want me to speak English because the United States speak English? No, it's not from the United States. We're gonna learn that today. So let's speak English, all right? Okay, look, guys. Philippines. They speak Filipino and English. Filipino and English. Eh? See? Why are there so many languages in Philippines? See? Philippines official language, Filipino. Philippines official language, English. They have 12 languages, guys. And you know what's funny about the Filipinos? Like the cool thing, like what's interesting. Like when I say funny, I don't mean like a bully way. So you guys, I don't get roasted or whatever. When I say what's funny, it's like what's crazy, what's interesting. What's interesting about them is the majority of Filipinos, they have Spanish names. And you would think like they're Spanish, they're from Mexico, they're from Central America. No, they don't speak Spanish. Their name is like Jose Garcia. For real. They don't speak Spanish. They speak English. They speak Filipino. Their names is like Roxana Gutierrez. And you would think, wow, she's from Mexico. No, she's from Philippines. What? What? All right, guys. Yes, English is international. So we are learning something cool, okay? Something very cool, guys, today. How many of you guys are happy we are learning this, okay? So I guess our streams are gonna go English only. Okay, so now, man, we have so much to talk about. We have so much to talk about, guys. So here we're gonna, okay, for those of you that don't understand, I don't know. I haven't done this search. So we're gonna do it live right now, okay? We're gonna do it live, so I don't know. I'm gonna do this live right now. Okay, I'm gonna put my professor's glasses right now, and we're gonna study. Maybe not this ones, maybe the other ones. All right, hold on. Where are my professors? Oh, my Clark Kent things, okay? So there you go. Or I can take the hat off. There you go. So we don't get bored. Okay. I don't know this. I'm just thinking out loud. I believe that English originated in England or Ireland. Okay. I think I once studied it. I want to say Ireland. I want to say Scotland. This is cool, guys. This is amazing. Because I think you don't know where English originated. Let's go to Google, okay? Without looking at Google, I'm guessing England, Scotland, and Ireland. I'm throwing those three countries. What do you guys think? Let's see here. It's the same thing in Mexico. We speak Spanish officially, but when people start middle school in Mexico, they start teaching us English. Yes. The problem is people do not take English classes seriously in Mexico. Yeah. Or Central America or South America. They don't take it seriously. Let's find out where English originated. We excited? Are we excited? Some of you are like, huh? I don't know what he's saying. So let's find out where English originated. You guys ready for this? It's going to be very interesting. We're going to find out where English originated. What do you guys think? My guess is England, Scotland, or Ireland. What do you guys think? And maybe your live is delayed, but come on. I want to see some answers. I remember my teacher when I go to high school, he was Jamaican and he spoke only English, not Spanish. Good. Scotland. Okay, you think it's Scotland. But hopefully you have not seen it on Google. Okay, if you've seen it on Google, then you're trying to be ahead of us. Okay, let's type. Where did English language originated. Whoo! It's gonna be powerful. It says here, wow, England. It says England. So it says the English language originated in Britain. So originated in Britain in the 5th century AD, when Germanic tribes from Europe invaded. The language comes from the Invonic language spoken by the Angles, the Saxons, and the Jutes. Okay, so the Angles, the Saxons, and the Jutes. The Anglo-Saxons and Jutes crossed the North Sea from what is now Denmark in northern Germany. The Angles came from England. The Angles came from England, and their language was called English. The language displaced the Celtic language that had previously been dominated from Scottish Celtic. The language provided a solid foundation for the language we speak today. The language was influenced by Scandinavian Vikings who conquered and colonized parts of Britain during the 8th, 9th century. The language was influenced by French, which introduced many Latin origin words. The language was influenced by Spanish, Arabic, Italian, and Turkish. The language is the most spoken language in the world. We found out. There's our answer. English. Someone asked this, and I said, I think it's a tie between English and Spanish. But then I'm like, I think it's English. So there's our answer. The language is the most spoken language in the world. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, right? Wow. Pretty cool. Pretty interesting. See, I don't understand why, I motivate people and I push people. I'm like, learn how to speak English without me understanding that's the language that is spoken like the most in the world. Like, wow, that's crazy. In a good way. Like, wow, I was telling our people, like, speak English, guys, learn English. The language has the 4 distinct layers: Latin, Greek, and others. So it has 4 layers. So it's made out of Latin, Greek, and others. So before English, I think they spoke Celtic, which is from Ireland, it's hard to understand, guys. It's hard to understand. So, man, I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy because we are learning something. How many of you guys are happy? How many of you guys are happy? Eh? We are learning something very interesting, guys. Very interesting. I'm happy to learn this. I'm excited. I feel like a little kid learning. And as I was reading this, in 2022, I watch on Netflix. I don't have Netflix account now, but I watch on Netflix. It's called The Last Kingdom. Okay, it's a beautiful series, amazing series. But I stopped watching it because once you finish all the episodes, then they have the second season, and usually they take 6 months. It takes a year. By then, I'm busy with other things. But to me, The Last Kingdom was one of the most amazing series. Like, I didn't cut my hair because of the guy that was there, but I think I was motivated. So, yes, we're learning new things today. Thank you, Mijal. Yes, to God be the glory. Awesome. We're learning something amazing, guys. Something beautiful. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. So this series on Netflix. I don't have Netflix no more, but it's called The Last Kingdom. And when you see this guy, you're gonna remember my haircut that I had in 2022. The Last Kingdom. I'm not saying like I was motivated by him, but remember when I cut my hair like that? Remember, guys, the ones that know me. Remember when I did my hair like that? I'm not saying I was motivated by him, but I like that haircut. That's why I was like, and I shave it off. I shave my head. Remember? This was in 2022. Yes, we're learning really interesting information about English language. Yes, we are. So I watched this guy, this series. He was the leader. He was the leader, and yeah, I like his haircut. So I'm like, I didn't say let me do it because he has it. I just liked it, and it happened to be that. Do y'all remember my version 2022? Yes, I remember. Good. I don't know if I should go back to it. I guess it's called a Viking thing, and I kind of I don't know a little bit of might look like him, but I'm not gonna talk about that. But yeah, so this is a series that I watch because I didn't really had a lot of projects. I wasn't really doing anything. So this is one of the most amazing series, guys. But the only thing is, it's long, and if you don't have time, man, it's gonna take you about a year to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Now you know where that haircut came from, right? See, now you guys find out. You guys are probably saying, why did he get a haircut like that? Cause I wasn't influenced. Like I said, it was not like, oh, assignment. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this, but I liked it. I was like, it feels good. Now I understand. I'm like, why did I cut my hair like that? And it was like a Viking. But you know what's weird? I don't know if I cut it before watching the series or after. I think I cut it before. So when I saw him, I'm like, we have the same haircut. Like, I think I like that's the truth. So I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I got motivated because of him, but he had the same haircut, which was weird. This is 2022. 2022. Okay, so let me tell you something. Let me tell you why it's not just about the haircut. Let me tell you why I'm talking about that. Let me tell you why I'm talking about this Last Kingdom. Let me tell you why it's connected with English. Because this this series, it's it talks about establishing, I think, English or England, Ireland, England, I think, and Britain. So they call themselves Saxons, Angles. Now I understand why. Because the origin of English, that's what we read. Saxons. Yeah, it's very the English they want to present on this series is like old school. It's like how England used to be, how England got established, how Ireland got established. So now that I'm learning where English came from, now I understand more of this. Because they were called the Saxons, the Angles. I'm going to show you guys. Where did English language? So you would, for example, there was a tribe. They were called the Angles. There was another tribe. They were called the Saxons. Now I understand why. This guy's right here. The Saxons. Let's see. Now the Last Kingdom. Let's not, I don't care about the wallpapers. Let's do here. No, I don't care about wallpapers. Let's see. Bear with me, okay? Bear with me. It's very interesting now. Now it all makes sense. So the Last Kingdom right here. See? Check this out. What I'm telling you guys. Right here. See, as Alfred the Great defends his kingdom from North invaders, Uhtred, born as a Saxon, you see, but raised by Vikings, seeks to claim his ancestral birthright. So they talk about Saxon. Okay, what does it says here? Saxons. You see? You see, one, two connects to the other one, and the other thing connects to the other one. Okay, you see? So now I understand, this series is about establishing England, about fighting for Scotland, all that stuff. It's pretty cool. Um, in the year, after death, after Christ, age 66, the life of Saxon boy Uhtred It turned upside down by his father's defeat, Danish invasion, York, then by Viking warlord, whatever. So it's about Vikings. Okay, and here English says that it came also from Denmark, from the North Sea. So it's all connected. So it's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. So it originated in Britain in the 5th century. Okay, it says the origins of the English language lie surprise in today's England and the arrival of Anglo-Saxon tribes. You see that? Anglo-Saxon tribes from Central Europe to the British Isles in 400 after death, which is after Christ. Their language now known as Old English. Yes. Oh, you don't want me getting started in that. Man, if I learn how to speak old English, you guys are not gonna understand me. Because, for example, in Old English, instead of saying yes, they say yay. They still use it in the Congress of the United States of America. Whenever they're gonna pass a bill or something, they're like, "Who is in favor?" They say nay, nay. I'm sure a lot of you are like, huh, but just go with me, okay? So in the Congress, whenever they're gonna pass a law in the United States, then who's against? Let's say 50 nay, or language, or English, nay, no, yay, yes, yay, all English, yes, New English. Exactly, it's like ancient English, yay, nay. It's funny. It's funny. It says, yes, it's very difficult. I think let's learn it. Why not? Imagine me speaking all English. Yay, nay, yay, nay. All English was soon adopted as the common language of the relative remote corner of Europe. Oh, I see now, I understand. Yeah. That's why, like I say, in Congress, they say nay, Nay, yay, A-A-Y. Pretty cool, right? Learning stuff, man, history, life, learning about God, life, history is amazing. You should be like happy. You should be like, wow, that's pretty cool. That's interesting. Wow, that's nice. Let's let's go find some words, all English words. Let's say all English common words. Oh man. Oh, look at this. Oh man, here are some examples of all English words. Oh my God, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Caprulus, an all English word that means feeling unwell. Overindulging in food or drink. Okay, so when someone's drunk, they can say, "I feel crapulous right now." Crapulous. Imagine that. Another thing that you guys don't know is like some people they wanna act like they're super smart. They'll talk like that. I feel crapulous today. Huh? Oh yeah, I feel sick today. But that's when someone's drunk. Humdurgeon. Humdurgeon. An all English word that means an imaginary illness of the thickness part of the thigh. Zuder. Jargogle. An old English word that means to jumble. I don't even know what is to jumble. Eflock. An old English word that means a lock of hair that looks tangled by elves. Man. Some English words that have survived into modern English include belt. Wow. Belt. Shock. 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 Chess. 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 Also chess. Why don't we just turn this streams into English lessons. That'd be cool, but without talking Spanish or other languages. How about that? Chess, but also chess is where you put your socks, your underwears. That's also called a chest or a drawer, right? I don't know, but I know a furniture thing is called chess. Every language evolves like Spanish now. We're using words never exist 20 years ago. I don't think 10, 20 years ago. I think more like 70, 80 years ago. Cause 10, 20 years ago I was still alive, yo. You know, the same. Oh yeah. Well, they add new stuff. Yeah, they do. You're right about that. I think they add new stuff. Yeah, now that I think about it, you might be right. You might be right. No, you might be right. I think they add new slangs. Like, for example, yeah. Like, if I talk to a young generation, like right now, like this, some of them, sometimes they don't understand. So I gotta say, like, for example, hey, you wanna hang out? I gotta say, hey, you wanna vibe? You wanna vibe? It's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you like someone or you like someone as a friend or whatever, you tell them, hey, I like your energy. Your energy is cool. Stuff like that. So pretty interesting, right? So this is very interesting fact. Some old English words that have survived into modern English include belt. Okay. Do you know what a belt is? Okay. Let me show you a belt, guys. For those that don't know what a belt looks like, this is a modern belt, though. This is a modern belt, okay? So this is a belt. This is a modern one, though. This is the one that I use, all right? Right there. I like it simple. And then you just want to open it. Boom. That's a belt, okay? So it includes belt, shock, chest, fan. That's the fan right there. Fan or fan. We have fans that love their players, actors, influencers have fans as well. Fork, mayo, minster, monk, pepper, sock, strop, and wine. Interesting. Yes. What you're saying, yeah, new generations talk different, works sometimes hard to understand. Yes. You guys are right. Okay. Okay, this will be cool. I just don't want like all English language. Yeah. I just don't want what do you call it? I just don't want copyrights. But it would be cool if we find like all. This is fascinating. How many of you guys think this is fascinating? How many of you guys are finding this fascinating? Please let me know. You think this is fascinating what we're studying? I find it fascinating. All English spoken. So let's hear. Let's see how he speaks. All language.
What way gar dana in yar dagum feud kuninga thrimye frunon hutha athalingus ellen fremidon oft shield shaving shadden a threatum monigum maig thum meru setla ofta egg so de erlas suthan arist worth fashaft fund.
He's speaking English.
He das frovra jebad. Weox under hoknu,
weerth
mundum fall, that him I wilch that umsetindra over kron rade, hiran shulde, gomban yildan. That was good.
I don't understand.
Them avra was, after Kenneth, young in yardrum, thunny god sende fokid frovre. Fear in tharve on yad. That he drugon aldor laze long.
I guess if you don't speak English, this is how English sounds to some of you guys. I think so. So I'm like
him thas lifre wodres walden wordare forjaf. Beo was breme blad wide sprang. Schuldes avra
I don't understand. I don't
Swashali
understand.
young goon.
I don't understand what he's saying. Yeah, I don't understand.
In the middle of the table, a counter woven draperies upon the wall, there was a seat under a canopy, and there sat a lady, fire at the mirror, and semblable. In the middle of the table, a counter woven
All
draperies upon
English
the wall,
sounds in
there
the
was a
7th,
seat under
13th
a
century.
canopy, and there sat a lady, fire at the mirror, and semblable. In the middle of the table, a counter woven draperies upon the wall,
I don't
there was a
understand.
seat under a canopy.
Oh my God. How English sounds to foreigners. Exactly. Look, we're gonna watch this video. It says how English sounds to foreigners. Yes, I didn't understand anything either. Wow, that's so crazy. Thank you, God. Because, oh my God. Let's see this one.
روز انگلیش که خبرونه خلا لوگه.
Always up, Pakistan, Patan. Today we have to the border in Afghanistan. We near after the Afghani OCC border area. We have to the rocket launcher firing after the people 35 want to the blocking.
روز انگلیش که خبرونه خلا لوگه.
Always up, Pakistan, Patan. Today we have to the border in Afghanistan. We near after the Afghani OCC border area. We have to the rocket launcher firing after the people 35 want to the blocking.
روز انگلیش که
This video has 22,000 comments. 22,000. I don't understand what he's saying. Yes, the oldest Bible is English. Okay, yes.
Here's how a conversation would be like if English hadn't changed at all for the last, 1,500 years. Which is obviously impossible, but what if? Ella, Westuhal, Hoe far thu at thy work? It's na for swagod. Wherefore?
Wow. Wow. I'm amazed right now. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, how we spoke in the 90s is so different how people spoke in the 2000s. Yeah, you're right. How people speak in the 2020s different. How we used to speak so many languages. Was good. Was cracking. What's going on. Like the word cool. Like that's cool. Right now it's not really used that, like a lot of people don't use that word. I still use it. Oh wow, that's cool, that's amazing. Some people, oh my God, it's changing right in front of our eyes. It's changing. You guys are right. Okay, all English sounded like.
How Old English sounded like.
How is just me hulnachnachist, so hekwumsterkt. How is it waswe? How is honest? Echwanspechet. Weinan garun wagan wegan.
Now let's take that music off because I know this one they're gonna, because of the music, gonna do copyright. The closest language to English.
Nou, ben je van dit van? Zongen er wel even in, maar hè? Nou, zo kan het proberen. Zullen de angst hier dan nog worden? Dat is lang zitten, ja. En ik zei in de kerel, ik zei...
I don't understand what
ik
he's
wil wat
saying.
papieren wel, maar ik zei...
You understand what he's saying?
Maar we wel even naar binnen, maar we in Duitsland zijn. Hij zei, ingang we zeiden, waarom raad mij weer even melden? Nou, hij in Duitsland, joh.
What? Wow, recorded in 1888.
That prevented it from being commercial session. Machine sent choirs and all.
English, all English.
Greetings everyone, Andy here, back again with another video about one of the most spoken texts in English is the form of which began as Bible, are considered to be modern English, or more specifically our second language, the kingdom and words as possible. English project differs from person to person, admitted that it Middle Ages. One of
How it is. Oh my God.
Hola, ich heiße Simon. Here we have Norbert from Poland, Christian from Australia, from Kangaroo English, and Ricky from America, from Bilingue Blogs. And today sprechen wir Old English. Ich bro. Hit have Berkan.
Hit half Berkan.
And hit half kernu.
On hit hard.
That's if you're stubborn, you can make the connection there.
It's in Semuth. We have 12 of them.
I understood that part, and that's why I'm like, it can't be T.
Oh my god. I'm lost, guys. I'm lost.
Time machine. How far back could you go and still understand English? In the 19th and 18th centuries, you'd probably still be okay. This is from the book Robinson Crusoe in 1719.
I, poor miserable Robinson Crusoe, came on shore on this dismal, unfortunate island, which I called the Island of Despair.
That's fairly easy to understand, but you might struggle with slang like battyfang and kikarapoo. And now, your birthday suit actually is a suit that you wear on your birthday.
Alright guys, so reading Old English Middle School.
I'm an associate professor of literature. What? Wagar Dana, in Yer Dagum, Theod Kuninga, Thrum Yefrunon, Hutha Adelingas, Ellen Fremedon, Oft Schild Cheving, Shadan Athratum, Monagum Machtham, Meada Settler off Ter.
I don't understand.
Exoda Erlas, Suthan Arest Worth, Fair Shaft Funden. Heithas Frovra Yabad, Works under Walknum, Werth Mundum Thach, Othat him Aya Hulch, Thara Sitendra, over Hron Rada, Huron Shoulder, Gomban Yuldan. That was good, Kuning.
And now reading in English, in Middle English.
And I'm going to read the first stanza of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight in the original Middle English. Sithen the sage and the Assot was saced at Troy, the Borg Britned and Brent to Brondus and Oscus, the Tulk that the Tromus of Trazen there wrought was treated for his treachery, the truest on Ertha. It was Ennius the Arthel and his he a kinda, that sithen depraced provinces and patronus become, well near of all the Wale in the West Elis. Fro richer Romulus to Roma, riches him Swetha, with great Babonsa that bore Hebius upon first, on Nevinus it his own Norma, as it knew hot. Tisios to Tuscan, and tell this beginners, Langaberd in Lumber.
My God.
This is Friesland in northern Holland. It's where some of the Anglo-Saxon tribes originally come from. The language they speak here is called Frisian. It's a Germanic language which is very similar to Old English, which makes Friesland the ideal place to try and buy a cow. Ik wil boegen een...
No, I don't understand.
Chapter 1. In the beginning. Think of a big, beautiful, empty land with mountains, forests, lakes, animals, and fish, but no people.
How far can we trace English back? Really far. Not just through Middle English.
I found this sister language to English called Forth and Bargy. It's pretty cool. It's native to southeastern Ireland. Unfortunately, it's extinct now in Ireland. I'm going to say two lines from and the lines of the I'm going to tell thee, O I tell at is drew, show worthing ate, O I rebone at is blue.
Alright guys, I give up. I don't think I'll be learning Old English. I give up. Thank you for this modern English. Thank you, oh God. You know, there's the Bible. Now that I say God, you know, there's a Bible that is it has a lot of Old English, like thy God, instead of saying the God. This is thy God. Maybe I read that old version Bible. Someone mentioned that here in the chat. The oldest Bible in English. Yes, usually it's called Thy. Robinson Crusoe. I haven't seen that movie. I don't know if it's a good movie. Probably it's a good movie. Yeah, I don't think I'll be wasting my time or my energy on Old English. It just, I mean, what's the point? You know, it sounds like very difficult.
I found this sister language to English called Fourth and Bar, and comment down below at is Drew Showorthing Ate Owaribone at is blue. So the translations of that are
I mean, I can pronounce it, but I don't think I'm gonna remember it. At these blue.
I'm going to tell you a tale that is true. She wears in her hat a ribbon that is Drew Showorthing at.
I feel disappointed, not in myself, but in anything. So, just learn modern English, okay? You really need English. So this is a pretty cool. Should we continue our next stream talking about English? You guys like this stream? We're focused on English. Should we continue tomorrow or maybe when we can? Because I'm like I said, I'm rethinking about doing a stream every day. Should we consider it? Yay, nay, thy God is pretty amazing. Thy God. There's that song, Amazing Grace, that I think is okay. Go to sleep. Yep, it's time for you to go to sleep. Yeah, it's time for you to go to sleep. So I think good night, good night. I think we are going to continue. So I'm asking you guys, should we continue tomorrow to talk about the English world, the English where English came from? I think there's so much to talk about. I think it's an amazing topic. I love English. I love English, even though I've been working for 20 years in Spanish. But I need to go back to English, guys. Okay, I didn't say I need to go back to England, but I say I need to go back to English. So English, I think we should do part 2 tomorrow. Should we? We're gonna call it the origin of English, or everything that has to do about the English language. I don't know, because we're not really getting into certain things. So I think we continue this tomorrow. It's 57 minutes. It's a short stream. I'm over there, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We continue with the Spanish stream. Almost tomorrow's gonna be 5 days countdown to 500 days. 5 days, 500 days. Friday. We're excited. It's not easy, but we're gonna continue. So, with that being said, let me know if we can continue tomorrow this English world, because I think it's hey, we can talk about certain language. We can talk about English, then we can probably talk about Spanish. Yes, I'm not gonna talk Spanish here, but I know how to speak Spanish very fluently, of course. Sometimes I have difficult switching to the Spanish because everything that I do on my phone is in English. Everything that I read is in English. Everything that I do is in English, guys. So sometimes it's hard to find some words in Spanish. For those that criticize me, or for those that criticize someone that speaks wrong the language of Spanish, they should just ask themselves and be like, I don't want to be rude and be like, hey, do you speak English? Like, no, I don't speak English. Why are you criticizing me? I'm at least making an effort to speak English and Spanish. So I think we should continue tomorrow. I think there's so much to say. We are training the minds. Yes, we are training the minds. That's why I'm doing this stream, because I want to train my mind. I want to get the flow going, So that's what we're doing. And for those that speak English, thank you for being here. Thank you for the Spanish community for being here. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for those that speak Spanish and English. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I think we're about to leave in about 1 hour. I'm gonna have like 1 hour and 2-3 minutes, because I know they're gonna show me some copyrights of some of the videos that I made, and I'm gonna have to delete those segments, and that's gonna be like 30 seconds, 1 minute. Thanks, Minyal. Good night, guys. Have a beautiful night. One day I am going to probably stream all night, English stream, because I want to connect with people from Europe, Germany. They're up right now. Right now it's 12 almost here, 7 o'clock in Germany, 7 o'clock in Italy, Holland, all those countries. And I know people are looking for certain weird videos and different videos, and we have it. Because people are gonna come into this and be like, "Who's this guy? What is he talking about?" Let me listen to him. And if 100 people come, I'm sure like 10, 15 people are gonna connect with our spirit, our energy, and they're gonna stay. So one day I think I'm going to do an English stream very long, maybe till like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. So I know people that are local. I know you can't stay here. I understand. Maybe I'm gonna have 2, 3 people in the live. That's fine. I'll probably do it like on a weekend. Probably do it like a Saturday night. I don't know. But I'm gonna try to do that. Let's put some music on. I'm gonna try to do that. But you have a blessed night, beautiful night. We learned some cool stuff today. We learned some amazing stuff today. We learned some amazing stuff today. We learned some cool stuff today. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, we're gonna get a lot of people to speak English here, like from all different parts of the world. Your friend is here. I'm gonna be your friend. You're gonna be my friend. And this channel is gonna be your friend. And everybody in the chat community is gonna be your friend. Have a blessed night. Good night. Love you guys. Hugs, kisses. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. God willing. Ciao. Bye.